Deep stages of Vikings game plan. Vikings and Bills coming up soon. Wobby from Vikings.com, Ron Johnson, Vikings Game Day Live, and Ben Leber, former game-changing linebacker for the Minnesota Vikings. Now, Ben Leber had to deal with receivers a fair amount of his career, including some talented ones like these guys, Stefon Diggs and Adam Thielen. What makes them so tough to check? We begin with Diggs.
I would say just his speed. He's strong lower body, and he's precise in his route running. I think those are the two biggest things. He can create separation virtually anytime he wants versus any defensive back that he wants. And he's got tremendous hands. So you combine all those things and the fact that he's just getting smarter as a player through his age, he's a really hard guy to guard.
Yeah, and I'd say Adam Thielen, if you look at the two, they're two totally different receivers. One, like Ben said, really quick twitch, can run any route in the playbook. I mean, he does so many good things. If you look at the slant and go, his ability to get to full speed and then back out of the route is second to none. And then Adam Thielen just has really strong hands. I mean, he runs good routes, but his ability to catch everything within his catch radius, I think that's what makes him unguardable, because even if you're covering him, like we saw in that last play when Kirk Cousins dropped in the bucket, I mean, he still made that catch where a lot of receivers might have dropped it and got distracted by the DBs around him. I think Thielen just has ice cold veins where he's like, I don't care what's about to happen, I'm catching this ball.
Diggs and Thielen targeted 26 times in the tie at Lambeau Field. They nearly had 300 receiving yards. Holy cow. Now, complementing that passing game is the running game. Dalvin Cook, Latavius Murray. Who knows? Maybe C.J. Ham. Kirk Cousins ran for like 26 against the Niners. The running game, how well do you think it's going, and do you think it's sitting on maybe a big game?
Yeah, I think it's been a complimentary piece so far, guys. I don't think it's been the piece. It's not been the A topic, but I think this week against the Bills it can be. No team has surrendered more touchdowns to running backs than the Bills. They've surrendered 6.
Wow.
So, and Baltimore really had their way when it comes to the running backs using different backs in the running game and passing game. So I think that's a Dalvin Cook, Latavius Murray type of game against the Bills this week.
I think it does. I think Latavius Murray, though, needs to get a healthier dose of this run game. I mean, if you see the difference in the two as far as just straight line running, and I don't know if it's the offensive line trying to block some of these zone runs versus just straight up man on man, we're going to move our guys out of the way. Latavius Murray's hitting the hole a lot faster. So I want to see Latavius Murray because I think that is going to get this run game going and kind of jumpstart it.
Off what Ron said, are you guys cool with the way it's been split up so far? I mean, a majority of it has been Dalvin Cook. He's obviously catching it more than Latavius, but are you guys good with that split?
I think it's been fine because the offense is a top 10 offense and it's scoring like 26 points a game, I think. So, I mean, I think it's been fine, but I think DeFilippo is still working that out.
For DeFilippo, it's going to be just about finding yourself, finding who you are as a play caller in this offense, understand the weapons that you have and the talents and skills that you have on offense. And like you said, every defense is going to be different. 3-4, 4-3, different styles, different players. But it's nice that he has a good feel that, hey, if I need to lean on the run game, I think I've got 2 guys on the offense line that can do it. If I need to throw the ball a little bit more, I can do that as well. So
and if there's any game for Dalvin Cook to get on track, this is definitely the one.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there's just a loser-proof feel to this whole conversation with which I'm not comfortable having into an NFL game. And Ben, I mean, you would know better than anybody. The trap situation potentially this week. This is a weird week.
This game, you have to look at what they're good at as far as the Buffalo Bills. They're really strong on the defensive edge, right? They've got some really quick defenders with Hughes out there and Alexander. They have some guys that can make some plays. I think LaShawn McCoy is still the guy, right? He can still get the thing done. He can still run the ball. He can catch out of the backfield. So he's still a very dangerous weapon. I mean, clearly it's all about how Josh Allen plays, and I think he's going to have some difficulty against this defense. But let's not overlook this team in preparation on a short week going to LA.
Right.
And if Vontae Davis retires at halftime, LaShawn McCoy might not play and has legal issues. Leslie Frazier gets his job taken away pretty much where he's not calling the calls anymore.
They got distractions.
So it's a lot of stuff going on. I say no, it's not a trap game because coming off of a tie feels like a loss.
Well,
so I think that's
other thing
part
is,
of it.
and the mistakes that were made, there were solutions put in place the next day. Out is Daniel Carlson, in is a new kicker. They sign a wide receiver. I think everyone's on notice this week. And no one is going to be sleeping on this team.
All right, Vikings and Bills, then a short week against one of the better in the NFL, the LA Rams. Ben Leber, Ron Johnson, Wobby. For all of us here at the Vikings Entertainment Network, I'm Paul Allen. That's Vikings Game Plan. Thanks for watching.